Port Charles is no stranger to shocking exits, emotional reunions, and surprise returns, but the latest wave of casting developments may be one of the most dramatic yet. Rumors are swirling, tensions are rising, and fans are buzzing about what could be next, as several familiar faces find themselves heading out of town, while a long-absent legacy character makes a stunning comeback. The biggest headlines center around Maxie Jones and Damian Spinelli, whose future in Port Charles suddenly appears uncertain. At the same time, Serena Baldwin is reportedly making her way back to town, opening the door for major family revelations, old wounds, and entirely new storylines. If these developments play out the way many fans expect, General Hospital could be setting the stage for one of its most emotional and explosive autumn seasons in years. For years, Maxie Jones has been one of Port Charles' most resilient survivors. Whether she's navigating complicated romances, raising her children, managing crises at Deception, or supporting friends through impossible circumstances, Maxie has always found a way to keep moving forward. But recent events may finally be catching up with her. Sources close to the situation suggest that Maxie could soon find herself overwhelmed by mounting personal and professional pressures. Between growing concerns about Deception's future and several family issues demanding her attention, she may decide that stepping away from Port Charles is the only solution. The possibility has shocked viewers. Maxie has become such an essential part of daily life in Port Charles that imagining the canvas without her feels almost impossible. Yet soap history has proven that even the most beloved characters occasionally need time away. If Maxie does leave town temporarily, writers could use the opportunity to explore several emotional angles. Perhaps she decides to focus entirely on her children. Maybe she receives an unexpected business opportunity elsewhere. Or perhaps a family emergency pulls her away at the exact moment Port Charles needs her most. Whatever the reason, her departure would undoubtedly leave a significant void. Adding even more intrigue is the possibility that Damian Spinelli could also be heading out. Spinelli has always been one of General Hospital's most unique characters. His eccentric personality, brilliant hacking skills, and unwavering loyalty have made him a fan favorite for years. More importantly, his connection with Maxie remains one of the show's most enduring relationships. Although they've traveled a complicated path filled with breakups, reunions, and unexpected twists, their bond has never truly disappeared. That's why many viewers believe Spinelli's potential exit could be directly tied to Maxie's future. If Maxie leaves Port Charles, Spinelli may choose to accompany her. The move would make perfect emotional sense. After everything they've endured together, Spinelli may decide that his place is wherever Maxie and the children happen to be. Such a departure would allow the show to temporarily write both characters out while preserving their relationship for future stories. Of course, this is Port Charles. Nothing is ever quite that simple. Spinelli's unique skill set means his absence would immediately create challenges for numerous characters. Whether helping Jason with investigations, uncovering hidden secrets, or exposing dangerous criminals, Spinelli often serves as the town's unofficial information network. Without him, several ongoing storylines could become much more complicated. One area likely to be impacted by Maxie's departure is Deception. The company has become one of Port Charles' most important business powerhouses, and Maxie remains central to its success. Her creativity, leadership, and determination have repeatedly helped the company survive crises. If she leaves, even temporarily, questions immediately emerge. Who takes over her responsibilities? Can Lucy maintain stability? Will Tracy see an opportunity to increase her influence? Could rival companies exploit the situation? These possibilities create fertile ground for future drama. A leadership vacuum at Deception could spark power struggles, unexpected alliances, and shocking betrayals. In true soap fashion, what begins as a simple departure could quickly evolve into a much larger storyline affecting dozens of characters. While Port Charles may be saying goodbye to familiar faces, it could also be preparing to welcome back an important legacy character. Serena Baldwin's rumored return has generated tremendous excitement among longtime viewers. For newer fans, Serena carries deep roots within General Hospital history. As the daughter of Scott Baldwin and Karen Wexler, Serena represents a powerful connection to several generations of storytelling. Her return would instantly strengthen ties to the show's rich legacy while introducing fresh opportunities for modern drama. The question is simple. Why now? Characters rarely return to Port Charles without a compelling reason, and Serena's comeback could be connected to a secret that's been buried for years. Speculation about Serena's return is running wild. One possibility involves family. Scott Baldwin has experienced countless highs and lows throughout the years. A reunion with Serena would provide emotional material capable of delivering some unforgettable scenes. Imagine Scott learning that his daughter is returning unexpectedly. The emotional impact alone would be enormous. Viewers have watched Scott endure heartbreak, loss, and disappointment for decades. Seeing him reconnect with Serena could become one of the show's most touching stories. However, this is General Hospital. Heartfelt reunions rarely happen without complications. Serena may arrive carrying secrets. She may have questions. She may even be seeking answers about events from her past. Many fans believe Serena's return could coincide with a mystery storyline. Port Charles has accumulated countless unresolved secrets over the years. Some remain hidden. Others have simply been forgotten. Serena's arrival could bring one of those dormant stories back to life. Perhaps she discovers old documents revealing shocking information about her family. Maybe she uncovers evidence that someone close to Scott has been lying for years. Or perhaps her investigation leads directly to one of Port Charles's most powerful families. Such a storyline would allow Serena to establish herself immediately while interacting with multiple core characters. Rather than returning as a visitor, she could become a central player in ongoing drama. No soap return would be complete without potential romance. Serena's reappearance naturally creates opportunities for new relationships. As a legacy character with connections throughout Port Charles, she could quickly find herself at the center of several romantic storylines. Writers may introduce a new love interest. They could reconnect her with someone from her past, or they might create an unexpected pairing that nobody sees coming. General Hospital has always excelled at building romance from surprising circumstances. Serena's return provides a blank canvas full of possibilities. And if recent history is any indication, romance often arrives hand in hand with heartbreak. Another possibility involves conflict. Every returning character needs a purpose. Sometimes that purpose is emotional healing. Other times it's creating chaos. Serena may arrive with unresolved issues involving members of Port Charles' current population. Perhaps she blames someone for events that affected her family. Maybe she discovers a betrayal that occurred while she was away. Or perhaps a business opportunity places her directly opposite influential figures like Tracy, Drew, or Nina. Any of these scenarios could transform Serena into a major player almost immediately. One of the most exciting aspects of Serena's return involves Scott Baldwin himself. Scott remains one of General Hospital's most iconic characters, yet many fans feel he hasn't received enough front-burner material recently. Bringing Serena back instantly changes that. Suddenly, Scott has emotional stakes. He has family drama. He has opportunities for both joy and heartbreak. Most importantly, he has a storyline that feels deeply personal. The father-daughter dynamic could become one of the strongest emotional anchors on the show. Whether they're rebuilding trust, confronting old wounds, or facing new threats together, viewers would have plenty to invest in. At first glance, Maxie's departure and Serena's return may seem unrelated, but General Hospital writers often connect seemingly separate developments in surprising ways. Imagine Serena arriving just as Maxie prepares to leave. Their paths could cross through deception, through family connections, or through an entirely unexpected mystery. Perhaps Serena's arrival fills the void left by Maxie's absence. Maybe she becomes involved in business operations. Maybe she forms friendships with key residents. Or perhaps she uncovers information that changes Maxie's plans completely. Soap operas thrive on interconnected storytelling. Nothing happens in isolation. Online discussions surrounding these casting developments have exploded. Many viewers are expressing sadness over the possibility of Maxie and Spinelli leaving. The pair has remained deeply beloved despite years of ups and downs. Fans appreciate their chemistry, their history, and the sense of heart they bring to the show. At the same time, excitement surrounding Serena's return continues to build. Longtime viewers remember her family connections and recognize the storytelling opportunities her comeback presents. The combination of departures and arrivals creates an emotional balance. While some characters move off canvas, others step into the spotlight. That's part of what keeps General Hospital fresh after so many decades. Every major casting shift signals change. Sometimes those changes are temporary. Sometimes they reshape the show's future. If Maxie and Spinelli truly leave Port Charles while Serena Baldwin returns, viewers could be witnessing the beginning of a significant transition. New relationships may form, old rivalries may reignite, hidden secrets may finally emerge. The emotional consequences could ripple throughout the entire town. For Maxie and Spinelli, the road ahead may involve family, reflection, and a chance to rediscover what matters most. For Serena, the future may involve answers, revelations, and an opportunity to establish herself as a major force within Port Charles once again. And for everyone left behind, life will continue to change in ways nobody can predict. General Hospital has always mastered the art of reinvention. Characters leave, others return, and every arrival or departure creates opportunities for fresh storytelling. The rumored exits of Maxie Jones and Damian Spinelli would mark the end of an important chapter, at least for now, while Serena Baldwin's comeback could open the door to an entirely new era filled with family drama, romance, mystery, and emotional revelations. Whether these developments lead to temporary farewells or long-term changes, one thing is certain: Port Charles is about to become even more unpredictable. As old connections are revisited and new conflicts emerge, viewers can expect plenty of surprises, shocking twists, and heartfelt moments. After all, in Port Charles, nobody stays gone forever, and every return has the power to change everything.